Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. What the hell? Rick, why is it the 1st of June? Didn't we leave like in April or March or something? And why is everything weird? Even my movements are different than before. Okay, so you tampered with the machine, is that it? Well, although I like what you did, Rick, it's very kind of you. I would like to see Kurazar again, but apparently now we've been thrown into the future, and also the game is now Vintage Story 1.19.3. Okay, well, yeah, I guess the only thing that there is to do now is to go back home. I mean, it's been months since I left. I don't know what happened. But let's go check out everything and hope that everything is still okay. Well, I can see my home from here. What is this? A reed basket trap. I've never seen that before. And what is this? These Hansa banner? Large fish? I didn't put those down. Oh my god, what happened to the house? I think I may be somebody inside. Hey, hi, who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Wolvie. I travel around and decorate houses if I find them empty. I thought this one was empty.
Well, I mean, I've been gone for a little while, but...
Nobody's been here for a little while.
Oh, and, yeah, I see a lot of things have changed here.
Well, I hope you like it.
Well, I mean, it does look a lot better. I was thinking of doing it myself eventually, but you know what? This is looking pretty good. How about you show me what you've done?
Sure, I can do that. So, since we're already in the kitchen, I made sure you had a faucet so you have running water now.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a little pass-through, so if you ever happen to have company, you can put your food here, just pass it through to the people. I've given you an overhead for your nice, lovely oven setup you have here.
Ooh, that looks really good.
And added some shelves and a vessel, so you have storage right beside it. You're not running down to the basement all the time to get what you need.
Ooh, what is this, a mixing bowl? And,
oh, yes.
Ooh.
A cauldron. It'll help with your baking needs.
Oh.
Make a better variety of foods.
Well, that looks interesting. More yummies.
Oh yeah.
The darn pigs outside.
Definitely more yummy.
I think you want some of that cauldron food there.
Yeah, he's so not invited to dinner.
Well, I mean, you're the only guest that I've gotten here in a long time.
So anyways, for here, we got a table and your chairs. Other than adding a bit of wallpaper, I really didn't do much in this room. Oh, I did change. I gave you some baseboards.
And I see that the fireplace has changed as well. Looks lovely, and you got some food cooking.
Yes, it was just about dinner time, so when we're done with the tour, we'll be able to sit down and have a lovely meal together.
Oh, that is nice.
Okay, so this room, wasn't too sure what to do with it, so I built you some display cases, and I'm sorry I dug through your chest downstairs, and I put some stuff on display.
Wow, that looks really neat.
Yeah, and I added some wallpaper.
I would like to continue with the tour, but I think something needs a little killing outside. Hey, you know what?
Yes,
She's
please
trying
do.
Trying to give me a tour there. Stop that.
Oh, well, while
Ooh.
we're out here, I added some flowers. I changed your front doorway here, did a bit of carving, and...
Ooh, that is a nice chiseling right there.
Yes.
And, yeah, nice flowers, and I've been gone for quite a while, and I've noticed that all the trees have grown.
Yes, you've got quite the forest going, and we have more company over there.
Ooh, I think these are worth killing. I think I'm gonna get some good loot out of these guys. Hey, you! Get over here. Oh, we got this tiny little goblin as well. Yeah, too bad I don't have any more arrows. Otherwise, I'd make short work of this. Ooh, a temporal gear. Thank you, little foxy guy. Ow, what happened? Oh, I think I just used the temporal gear. There's some rusty gears. Aside from that, neat. So on with the tour.
So, I've redone the outside of your windows, made them pop a little more, and I also added the stone columns on your corners.
Oh, those look neat. Well done. So we got the windows over here. That looks really nice.
I also, as you may have noticed, changed the pillars on your doors here.
Ooh.
Just so they pop a little more.
Very pretty.
Thank you. In here, I found the bedroom to be a little drab. So I rearranged, added some wallpaper.
Oh, that is pretty.
Chest, added some shelves.
This is very cozy looking. I do dig it.
Now it is very cozy now. Now I have not done much with the attic because there's a lot of stuff up here.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. So basically, all the junk in the trunk was put up here. But
yeah, pretty much.
Does look neat. It's got a very nice. Oh, look at that! Even some children's toys. And yeah, I see that the attic is full of junk. Wow, lots of junk in the trunk. And oh, you found something to do with the eidolon head.
And if you ever have company you don't like,
are there shackles up here or something?
Creepy thing. It suits here.
Yeah. Thank you. So,
not that I have seen. And for your unwanted company, such as myself, there is a spare bed up here.
Oh, that is that is very nice. Another one over there I can see.
Yes.
And probably they'll bang their heads on this rusted pipe when they wake up. Is that the whole point of this?
Quite likely. Yep. They'll stay asleep. And then with this little room that you had up here, I have decided to make you a nice little library, observatory type room.
Oh, I'll be able to put all my books in there.
Wallpaper. Yep, and some scroll rack.
Oh, I'll be able to put all my scrolls in there.
Tapestry up. Yep.
Nice. Oh, you found a glove.
Table has your ink and quill. Yeah.
That looks very pretty. You got the piles of books. That is very nice. Very well done.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I love this Jonas lamp. That looks very pretty.
And it looks so nice at night as well. Again, added a few potted plants here and there throughout the house as well, just to bring a little color.
And what did you do to the basement? Oh, there's nothing done in here. This looks exactly the same, Wolvie.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I did add one little thing in here into your little smokehouse, some meat to dry.
Oh, nice. Ah,
yes. So.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, it is. It's very handy. Especially when you don't quite have enough meat to throw into the smokers. You can use the hooks. Okay, so, and then, of course, your storage room. You'll notice that your chests are a little more empty now.
And I see that all the tools have moved downstairs, and
yeah, I figured it was a little more organized down here. Having them all in one spot, you're not running.
It looks quite neat. And what about the smithing room? Ooh. Oh, I like what you did with the pipings. That is nice. You even got a little broken junction right here. That looks neat.
Yep. And then some of it glows, so you got built-in lighting out of them as well. Adds a very eerie feel down here sometimes.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick my head under that thing. I feel like if that thing would droop on my head, it wouldn't be good news.
Not a whole lot in here.
Yeah, this looks all the same, except a lot of the food that was there is now not there anymore. Well, while we're talking
sorry?
here, I am...
I was hungry.
Well, that's okay. I mean, with all the work that you've done, you really deserve to have some of this food.
Yeah.
And before we proceed there...
I did go out and harvest the turnips, so.
Oh, okay.
Had
Well, that's perfectly
some
fine. I had nothing left in there.
Turnip stew upstairs.
All right. So I see that... Ooh.
So
You've completed
turnip
the...
stew for supper.
Oh, that's perfect. That's going to be just fine. Although I'm getting a little bit of sick of turnip already. That is well done here in this hallway. And yeah, I see that there's been some modifications. You put the support beams around there. That's the nice little touch. And you finished the ceiling.
Yep.
I was going to do that.
I did. Well, it needed something. I thought this worked.
You had time to convert some of my iron as well? Oh my god.
Yes. It makes for very long nights when you have nothing to do, so I made myself useful.
Well, I do appreciate all the help around here. You didn't have to do all this.
Oh, it was no problem at all. Did not mind doing it at all.
Was that everything? I mean...
I do believe so.
I think you've done more than enough. I want to say thank you very much for all this.
Boy, you're welcome.
Did some
Now it'll
beautiful
just be
work.
50 years for the...
What? 50? Is that how you go around? You just go to places, renovate, do some decorations, and charge?
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta
okay,
make a living somehow.
All right, just wait a second. Oh my god, that's almost all my money. All right, here you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You did great work, but
You're welcome.
next time you should wait till somebody shows up and then ask them if they want your service, because that's a lot of gears you've just taken from me.
Yes, and I appreciate it very much. But it is time for me to go.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks again for the help. Will I see you again?
Only time will tell. Anything is possible. See ya!
Bye! Well, that was a weird individual, but she did do some great work. I gotta say, this Wolvie character was a little bit of an oddball, but she did amazing work with the house. How did I make this possible? Well, if you press escape, you can open the game to LAN. That will let anybody connected to your router to be able to join your game. Press confirm, and after that is done, you can press open to internet. Now, unless you want everybody to join your game, you want to click this button so it's not publicly advertised for anyone to join. Press confirm, and it's searching for UPnP, and the IP address will be written up here. Rick, I hope you blurred this out. I don't want everyone to have my IP address. And for the other player, they have to go in multiplayer settings, add a new server, they can write the server name that they want, then write the IP over here, and the password if there is one. Now you gotta make sure that the port is open on your router. The port number is 42420. You can look up videos on YouTube on how to do that. Some port forwarding can be done directly from your computer, and some of them have to be done from your phone, which is my case, weirdly. And also, don't forget to add an exception to your firewall and give all permission to your Vintage Story game. Alas, she has done an amazing work. But yeah, I got ripped off 50 rusty gears, which is a bummer. Anyways, since month has passed, there is still a lot of work that is being done and that we'll have to do. Like over here, I've added the arrowhead mold, which basically you just melt your metal and pour it inside of the mold to get your arrowheads, which is a lot faster than just smithing them. I think it's time to check out our garden. Over here we got some turnips growing nicely. They're not all ready. The rye is still not ready just yet. It's looking good though. They'll be ready quite soon. Now let's go check our garden downstairs and our flax. Sunflowers are still growing, and the flax is almost ready as well. But as you can see, our carrots are ready. Let's go ahead and grab them. That is a lot of carrot. That is way too much carrot. We're not going to be running out of food anytime soon. And over here, our soybeans are ready. Let's go ahead and pick those up. And again, that is a lot of soybean. When juice turns into soybean oil. Really? The oil can be used for leather working? Really? I didn't know that. I guess it's a good thing if I don't want to use my fat to oil some of this that I have. So the parsnips are almost ready as well. And we just need to wait a little bit more for our flax. And then we'll be able to do a little bit more sales for the windmill. What about our cabbage? Oh, the cabbage is all ready as well. Let's go ahead and grab those. That is sweet. We don't have all that much cabbage, but still, it's more than enough. So for now, let's put our seeds away, and I'm going to put all of this food into containers. That's a lot of carrots. They're going to be good for quite a while. I'll have to make some recipes with all those. And the soybeans will be good for 12.4 years. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now eventually I'll have to make some pickled food. Now eventually what I could do is I could make some pickled carrots. All I need is some brine or some vinegar portion. How do I do all that? I wonder. Anyways, we're not going to worry about that just yet. Oh yeah, there are a lot of big trees around my house now. I wonder how everything is going over here. Our chicken is still in here, thriving. Still, I do not have a female. I do not have a hen. And I guess that's how probably I'll be able to capture them, is by using one of these baskets that we've got over there. Yeah, there's a reed basket. Oh, and look, we still have a pumpkin plant over here. Nice. So for those of you who are wondering, I had to go and re-download each mod one by one, the latest version. They have all been updated for the 1.19 version of the game. And then I was finally able to load my game into 1.19.3. Of course, it is very important when you attempt this that you save a backup game, just in case something goes wrong. Apparently, we don't have our bighorn anymore. All we got is dead bunnies in here. Was he able to jump out? Was that part of the mod? I think so. These little buggers are now able to jump even higher, so I would have to make this hole even deeper if I don't want it to escape. Anyways, Wolfie gave me a location for a skep. I'm gonna go over there. Apparently she's planted some flowers underneath it. There was a beehive right over it. And we're gonna go see if we can finally get ourselves some bees. You hear that? I hear the bees. And there seems to be the skep. But sadly, the skep is still empty. Now, there are some flowers here, so I would expect to have some bees in there soon enough. Anyways, we have more work to do at home, so let's go back over there. There is one particular project I'm looking forward to getting into. Around the house, there are a lot of cave openings, pretty much everywhere, and I've marked a few. The only thing is I don't want to go cave dwelling with the armor that I currently have at my disposal, which is basically just 2 pieces of gambeson armor. It's not enough. Now, I want to be able to make myself a meteoric iron armor. The only thing is I can't do anything with that until I have an iron anvil. And since we got a couple of bars already ready, I think we can pretty much hop on to that project. Yeah, I need to grab a hammer. And you know what? Before we start smashing this, I think we're due for a couple of doors over here. Yeah, let's go and do that. I think Age Door could probably do the trick. I see that we got ourselves some nails and strips. And we can make ourselves a 3-tall door with the aged wood. So let's make 2. Let's put away the rest of our stuff. And let's go ahead and slap our doors right there. Ooh. Did you get the chills? Did you get the chills? I got the chills. That is neat. I really love that. Except maybe the dirt here would have to be removed. Anywho, not important. For now, let's slap 4 of these guys in here. Let's grab ourselves a little more coal. I think Wolfie even decided to make a large wooden gear for the next set of sails. Well, that woman was very thoughtful. So let's smack some coal in there. Let's set it ablaze. And I think we're going to need those tongs. Alright, now that all these are nice and warm, let's pick them all up. I'm going to set 4 more in there, since I know it does take a lot to make the anvil. So let's start with the anvil base. Let's slap a few in there. Let's go ahead and smash these blocks into place. Wow, just for that bottom part, it took me 5 bars. Anyways, let's continue. Now it's time to make the anvil top. Let's smash a couple of these in here. And I'm starting to think I'm going to be using maybe all of this. Slap a few more coal in there. Let's fire it up. And in the meantime, let's start smashing. Now this is one thing that can happen while all of this is going on. Your piece might get a little too cold and you're unable to continue smithing it. So all we want to do is put it back in the forge, warm it right back up until it's smoldering hot, and then we can continue our work. And the top part is done as well. Now, sadly, I cannot put it on that piece. Now, it says here in the survival handbook that you have to place the base on the ground while it's hot, put flux, such as borax, on top of it, and then the anvil top also hot on top of the whole thing, and then hammer it a couple of times, and the two pieces will fuse together. Now, sadly, I don't even think I have any borax. That is going to be something we're going to need to find. So in the meantime, I'm going to grab both parts and just put them away. And it would seem that I already had one of each made. I guess Wolvie must have done that. Now, the only thing is we're going to have to be on the lookout for some borax. So for now, I'm going to put my tools away. Let's slap these over there. And once I have my borax, I'll be able to finish off my iron anvils, and then I'll be able to make my armor. So let's close these glorious doors, and let's go check on our leather. Yeah, I've been continuing to make some more leather for the future. I know I will need some, either for repair purposes or anything else. They're always useful. And will you look at that, the arrowhead molds are now ready. You know, I can't go running always to the merchant on the off chance that he's selling some arrows. Sometimes I gotta wait a while before I can actually get this type of merchandise, so I think the best thing to do is to make my own. Slap those on the ground. Let's grab a little bit of this bismuth bronze. And with the chisel, I'm gonna turn them into bronze bits. Now, since these melt at 850 degrees, there's no need to use coal. Might as well just go ahead and use a peat that we have. So let's just light this on fire and wait a few minutes. And in the meantime, I think I'll put this bag back here and I'll pick up the mining bag. We're going to be hunting for some borax. Now that this is nice and warm, let's pour it in our molds. We're going to get ourselves a grand total of 16 arrows. And while we're waiting, sadly, when upgrading to the 1.19 version of the game, all of the prospecting info that I had was erased. No, that did not transfer. Because now when you prospect, it's already going to save within the prospecting layer. Like here, I found traces of cassiterite, galena, alum, cinnabar, halide, sulfur, and lignite. And you can filter out what you want to find over here. In our case, it's borax. And you can remove the terrain and the other waypoints. And as you can see, the only amount of borax that I found is over here, but very minuscule amounts. But first of all, I'm going to wait for these arrowheads to cool down a bit. And while this is cooling down, I think I'm going to be making myself a spare pickaxe. Alright, Hellhammer, smash away! And might as well help you out by removing all of the dirty parts immediately. It'll help speed up the process. Let's slap a stick under there. And we got ourselves a spare pickaxe. Now our arrows should be ready. There you go. Let's slap that here with feathers and sticks. And we got ourselves 16 arrows. Now let's leave on our little expedition. And I'm glad to say that we can do this again. I almost hit that bunny. Are you okay, buddy? Right? Alright, let's move on. Well, guys, here we are at our cave, the one that I've located a little bit of borax at. It's going to be hard to find, but I think with the prospecting picks and our pickaxe, we'll have enough tools to be able to locate it. Anyways, it's not like we need a lot. We just need to be able to complete our iron anvil. But that, my friend, will have to be on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to nudge that little like button. And I'll see you next time. So until then, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.
Only time will tell. Anything is possible. See ya!
Bye! Well, that was a weird individual, but she did do some great work. Just freaking jump. Did you kill yourself?
Nope.
Surprisingly, you did not kill yourself.
Figure out how to get back up, but... Oh, there's onions down here.